Hi there, this is the vivo X200 FE, and as the title says, this is huge. Well, it's actually a huge deal what Vivo has been able to pull off here. Yes, it's a compact phone, and lately we have been seeing so many small phones in the market, but this one truly stands out. It offers flagship performance, then you get flagship cameras that are absolutely insane, you get a huge 6500 mAh battery that will last you crazy long. I mean, everything here is top notch. However, it's not perfect because no phone is. But this one feels so close. Luckily, I've been using this phone for over a month and have been testing it in unbelievable ways, including in the pool, and it just blows me away each time. Let me share everything in detail, what I liked and what I think could have been different or better, so you can decide you should buy the vivo X200 FE or not. Let's start with a quick unboxing. So here is the retail packaging. X200 FE branding. On the back are the manufacturing details, 12 GB RAM plus 256 GB storage, and this is the amber yellow color. Let's open it up. Inside, right on the top, we have the phone itself, then we have the SIM ejector pin, X200 series card, a soft silicone case also in amber yellow color, some paperwork that I'm sure no one reads. Then this box includes the USB-C cable and a 90-watt charging adapter. Alright, let's have a closer look at the build and design. So we have the amber yellow color, which is very light shade of yellow. The back is all glass, matte finish, very clean and soft to touch. Best part, it doesn't attract any fingerprint or smudges. The side frame is also metal, black in color and matte finish, which also I absolutely love. By the way, it's super slim at 8 mm and weighs just 186 grams. The weight and size are just perfect to hold in the hand. Especially when you have small hands like me. I am absolutely addicted to this phone, principally for its form factor. Now, there are tons of small phones in the market, but none of them come close to the battery capacity that the X200 FE offers, 6500, which is almost unbelievable. The reason I refrained from using small phones earlier was primarily poor battery life, but now that has changed. I could easily get through a full day without needing a charger. Also remember, since the display isn't mammoth, the battery drain isn't that much. Trust me, it makes a huge difference. Of course, then you also get a 90-watt charge in the box that charges the phone to 100% in less than an hour. I usually put my phone to charge at 20% and charge for about 30 to 35 minutes, and I have about 80 to 85% battery, which will get me through a whole day without any problem. It's epic in the battery department. But there's one thing I miss. There is no wireless charging. But considering this is super slim with a huge battery, I'll let go of this one. Coming to the back, we get a 3-camera setup, 50 megapixel primary, 50 megapixel telephoto and an 8 megapixel ultra wide. On the side are the volume rockers and the power standby button. At the bottom is a speaker, a microphone, a USB-C port and a SIM tray that can house dual nano SIM cards. Sadly, no support for SD card expansion. But the good thing is even the base variant starts at 256 GB, which I think is more than most people are going to need. Also, it comes with IP68 and IP69 rating, so even when dipped in the swimming pool, it worked just fine. In fact, we were able to capture some really cool pictures. Check these out. And even 4K videos. Imagine getting all these shots on your next vacation and posting them on the gram. Since we're talking about cameras, here are some images shot from the 50 megapixel primary wide camera, and they look spectacular. Vivo with Zeiss is almost an unbeatable combo. Just point and shoot and you'll nail it. The colors and the dynamic range are tuned to perfection. I would say the X200 FE offers 90 to 95% of the experience of the X200 Pro, which is very impressive considering it's a lot cheaper. It also includes street mode, which you can enable by just swiping from below in the camera app. You can choose from the focal length, you can choose from the style, textured, black and white, vivid, and Zeiss natural. Check out these shots taken from street mode. Some of them actually beat a professional camera. Absolutely amazing. Then here are some taken with the 8 megapixel ultra wide. I wish this was a higher megapixel sensor, but unless you're pixel peeping, you can capture some brilliant landscapes and wide shots. When it comes to portraits, no one does it better than Vivo, and the X series completely aces it. Shot at different focal lengths that create that perfect bokeh. Love this natural blur. Also, how can we forget food photography? Frankly, I'm one of those who makes people wait when the food comes on the table to get that perfect picture. I love it. Capturing food, no one does it better than Vivo, and the X200 FE does a really good job. When it comes to video, you can record 4K 60 FPS. It's overall quite stable thanks to OIS, colors are natural, and it's very pleasant. But if you want that ultra smooth video, you can come down to the full HD 60 FPS. Frankly, even 4K 60 FPS was just as good for me. Then here are some shots taken with the front 50 megapixel front camera. Also really good. It gets the dynamic range spot on, natural skin tones and true colors. Hi there, so here's a video recording from the front camera. Yes, I'm wearing a turban after a very long time, and this is a 4K 60 FPS video recorded handheld, so it's really nice and clear. You can see in the background we have the Udaipur Palace. Looks really nice. Video quality is so good. Also, again, the audio that you're hearing right now is being recorded from the mics of this phone. The X200 FE has almost all the premium features that we have seen on the X200 Pro. Tons of filters. Then in portrait mode, you can choose different types of bokeh and focal lengths. Trust me, there is so much more to explore here. When you start using the camera on the vivo X200 FE, it will be an experience like no other. A compact phone with a stellar camera that you can use anytime, anywhere. Vivo knocks it out of the park with the X200 FE in the camera department. Alright, coming to the display. So we get a 6.31-inch LTPO AMOLED display with a resolution of 2640 by 1216 pixels. The color reproduction and the clarity is just amazing. Bright and punchy. Vivo claims 5000 nits of peak brightness, so everything is clearly visible outdoors under the sun as well. On the top is a punch hole notch, housing the 50 megapixel front selfie camera. The in-display fingerprint scanner is quick and snappy, unlocks the phone almost instantly, only wish it was placed a tad higher. Watching movies and videos is so much fun, as the content goes edge to edge and feels so seamless. The bezels are almost invisible. Thanks to HDR support, the content looks bright and crisp. Absolutely gorgeous. Then we also tested the YouTube app. Again, HDR content looks stunning. And the best part is 4K 60 FPS videos will play without any lag or buffering. Super smooth. Trust me, you can keep watching this for hours and it's that good. Alright, coming to the sound. So we get dual stereo speakers. Time for a quick demo.
You guys are going to hell.
Oh my god, I was so surprised to hear so much fuller sound in such a small form factor. It's loud, it's crisp, and it's unbelievably immersive, especially while watching an action movie thanks to that dual stereo speakers. It's just so satisfying. Let's talk about the OS and the user experience. Well, the first thing that instantly grabs my attention is the super smooth 120Hz refresh rate. I would say it's very well optimized, everything flows like silk. Really nice. Now, as we dive into the settings, go all the way down to About Phone, and here you can see it's running Android 15 out of the box. Moving back here, it's running FunTouch OS also 15, and it's really nice, well optimized, and works very well. Yes, there will be some bloatware apps, but still not as many. The good thing is you can delete the ones that you don't need. For example, you don't want PhonePe, simply come here and delete. I didn't feel it's overclogged with apps, so overall a really nice and clean user experience. Alright, let's talk about the performance. So it's powered by the MediaTek 9300 Plus chipset, which is very reliable and a fast chipset, but still not the ultimate flagship. However, I must say it performs like one. Very snappy and responsive. I've been using this phone for a month. There have been no app crashes and no slowdowns at all. The variant we have came with 12GB LPDDR5X RAM with support for 12GB virtual RAM expansion, giving you a total of 24GB RAM on board. Apps launch almost instantly. Multitasking between these apps is such a breeze. There's no lag. And of course, thanks to abundance of RAM, most recently used apps are still in memory. They launch right away. Check that out. Then we also ran the Antutu benchmark, and it scored at 16 lakhs, which I think is pretty good for a phone at this price. We have 256GB storage on board with storage type UFS 3.1, and we ran the speed test for that as well, and it scored 1876 MB read and 1739 MB write. which also I think is pretty good. But UFS 4.0 would have just been great. I can see that Vivo has cut some corners, but trust me, it provides an amazing experience and I'm not complaining. Let's talk about gaming. And what better than everyone's favorite BGMI. Firstly, you can switch to the boost mode from the performance panel, which will drastically elevate your gaming experience. And what an amazing experience it was. Super snappy and responsive. Not even a hint of lag or stutter. We got about 90 FPS in the graphics settings, but that would heat up the phone a tad more than I would like. I rolled it back to 60 FPS and the gaming was very stable and very reliable. Trust me, you can keep playing for hours and the performance wouldn't dip. Very well optimized, I would say. The only con being that true gamers would actually prefer little bigger screens. So if you have big hands, it might actually cover a lot of screen. But maybe I'm nitpicking. Gaming on the vivo X200 FE is super impressive. Alright, final thoughts. So, Vivo has almost given us a flagship level experience at an affordable, pocket-friendly pricing. Yes, it has cut some corners without a doubt, but it offers extremely good value for money. It's compact, it's light, stellar battery, brilliant performance, and of course the cameras are pure magic. The X200 FE is already on sale in multiple color options and starts at 54,999, and these are all without offers. There's also a 16 plus 512 GB for 59,999, which I think is an amazing deal. Grab it right away. I'll share the links of all the color options and the variants below in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check this one out. So I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.